Alright, so I got the tent kind of organized much more, I think, the way I like. So I'll just give you a brief tour here, the bird's eye tour, if you will. So I got the comfy chair, got a couple bags and whatnot. Got this big open area. It's all got carpeting on it. Underneath that is a layer of like a tarp layer underneath the tent, and then sand. And walking around this like barefoot, this feels really good. Like noticeably better than anything else. And it's kind of warm in here. It's outside. It's probably low 30s right now, so somewhere around freezing, I guess, Fahrenheit. And then I got a guitar stand. Yep, no more Mr. Buddy heater. And then over yonder, got the platform, the yoga mat, bedding stuffs, and then some coolers and whatnot. The table, candle, bat tree, the cast iron, stove, just crank it along, and then a little workstation right here. So that's what's going on right now. Just getting everything situated and putting together what it is I'm going to do this time around, which is going to be some of this. Probably do a couple things. Might cook something today. Yeah, I think today might be a good soup day, so that is what I'm going to do. I'm going to make some soup later, cut up some veggies and such, and somewhere around this afternoon, get them on the stove, get them cooking. Going to be in here anyway, so might as well film that. And yeah, going to probably do some yoga, and it's 420, so might celebrate a little bit in the tradition there, and enjoy this. Just, I'm enjoying this. This is truly beautiful. It's amazing. It's feel free. The inner self is a little looser now. Feel free, feel pretty good. Last night, after I got all this set up, it's a lot of work getting this set up. It's about 2 hours thereabouts, and a lot of heavy lifting and such, which I really enjoy. The aftermath of that is always, I feel good. But this time around, I got everything squared away, got something to eat, and then I was tired, so I went to bed probably around 9-ish, and then watched a little bit of YouTube and got started getting some chills. Started to feel a little achy, got a twinge in the back of my throat, like, oh no, I'm getting sick. That's no good. I don't want that. So I sat up and I did a couple sets of breathing where so I did 3 sets of those, anywhere from 30 to 50 breaths, somewhere in that ballpark, and then afterwards I felt, just vibrant. Like everything was kind of alive inside me, and then I'm tired, so I laid back down, and when I laid down I felt just like my whole body was vibrating. And soon thereafter I fell asleep. This morning I woke up and no symptoms, so that's great. I'm sure somewhere we're fighting something off here, so probably do that again. I did another set of breathing this morning. I did some meditation, a little bit of yoga. Gonna do both of those things again, probably several times today. Probably keep an eye on the market. It's a little red right now and depressing, but such as is that. But physically, emotionally, spiritually, feeling better, feeling a lot better. Getting out of the city, getting just kind of away and allowing just my surroundings to settle has been huge. I like the van. It's cool. It's very convenient to have everything in there, but spending a lot of time in there, it can get a little rough. And well, towards the end there, I mean, I was having a couple beers and a drink or two every night, and maybe smoking a little bit, and I was just oh man. So I did that to myself. Part of the, I guess, boredom and such in the city and the lack of creativity and being kind of stuck, and totally self-inflicted without a doubt. But now oh man, I can already feel just everything is just a little bit better. Everything is just an incremental, just a hair better, and that's great. That's beautiful. That's what we're looking for. If we could just do a little bit of that consistently here and there, and just continue to invest in the self, it'll be good. So yesterday, I woke up alright, did some more breathing exercises, got some things done in the morning. I had my coffee, had some energy, and then at some point early afternoon I sat down and I was just done. I was spent. Body's fighting things off. Last week was pretty unhealthy. And then coasting into the evening, I didn't really, I got a couple things to eat. I had an avocado, had some vegetables and a banana, and felt a little bit better for a bit, but then just like miserable, achy, tired, awfulness, but subtle. It's all very subtle. I did a couple more breathing exercises. That helped. I was really tired when I laid down to go to bed, like before sunset. I just laid there. And I don't think I fell asleep till after 11. And then this morning I woke up and just in a foul mood. Energy's still not there. Stock market stuff, I logged in, looked at pre-market, everything was I've just lost a bunch of money here and there, and those are glaring. Any gains I had, I just glance over them like, hey, and whatever, like that's to be expected. It's just the losses that are just magnified. They're just all in your face. It's big red. Yeah, that. And just the, you add all those things up, just unhealthy week, and then catching some bug, whatever it is. I don't know what it is. And then just working hard and kind of exhausting myself, and just having a day of ugh. And then this morning I woke up and just I sat down to write, and I jotted some words out, and the keyboard was acting funny, and I just tore into myself. I just didn't want to live. I wanted everything to fucking die. I was just in suffering mode 100%. Just grand. All the suffering. I have it all. You can't have any of it. I need to suffer. And it was cathartic, because I wrote, and then I just, like, keyboard was acting funny. Sometimes you'd hit O and like it would type an O. Sometimes it wouldn't type an O. Sometimes it would type 2 O's. So it was like one of three things can happen. And like, let me tell you that when keys are doing that, it slows you down. The rhythm isn't there. It's just backspace, backspace, backspace. You look like, you're bringing that fourth grade grammar into the equation, and it's not good. Then I got mad and just bam, 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 bam on the laptop, and I could feel myself like losing control. I literally could just feel it all just like slip away. Like, ah, here you go. This is just like you 10 years ago playing Madden on the PlayStation or Xbox. And yeah, I just hit that, and then the computer froze. I'm like, good, you broke that, you fucking idiot. Now what the fuck are you gonna do? Nice plan, jackass. You just fucked it all up. You're just a fucking idiot. Why don't you die? You are worthless. You don't have a fucking job. You're living off of other people. You're just like this dirty scumbag piece of shit. Just die. Do the world a fucking favor and remove yourself from it, you shithead. So that, just so much of that, just bombarding. Just like, oh my fucking God, I didn't know it was that bad. I didn't know everything was just... But I wrote that, rebooted the laptop, and it came back up, and I just like, okay, well, I'm going to turn that off and put that away, and I'm just going to sit here. And I just sat here and just meditated and just let all of it just go. And I didn't let anything go. I just watched it. I just watched the feelings come up, and they would just come, and then the volume got turned down on them a little bit, and sort of sat there, and until there was no emotions or feelings. It was just the background noise of the universe, always present. Well, that's all there was. Now, when that started happening, and then I decided it was safe to drink coffee, because before then it wasn't. There was a no-go on the coffee. Just, you load caffeine into this animal when it's just unhinged, and it's not good. Just, it's same thing with alcohol. You put that in that piece of shit, and it just like rips everything apart, and just and just rage. And the crazy thing is, like low energy right now. This is low energy, yet the rage can just spike. And it's like, oh, buddy, you need that energy. You need that energy for recovery and for rest and to rejuvenate. Just sit there. Let it come. Watch it. That's all you can do. And that's what we did. Then, after some coffee, started feeling better. Emotional, physical, spiritual, all those things just crept up a little bit. And then, I logged in, checked the market, and everything is up. I thought that was just bizarre, because every day it's just been a fucking bloodbath of like, you lose $500 a day, lose $500 a day, lose $500 a day, and like stop losses are triggering, and it's like everything you've set up to do is just garbage because you're a piece of shit. That's just, but things were up. Cut ties with a couple garbage stocks that I knew were garbage. I got some losers that are just long shots that it's probably not even worth the money they'll make if they do make a profit. But such is the life. I think that's what I have to experience in those regards to fully understand what it is that I'm doing. But I've implemented some new strategies that have helped with the stop loss and, alerts, and just being a little bit more aware of what constitutes, sell points and so on and so forth. So that's good. I was thinking about making something to eat later, making a soup, which I think I am going to do. I should try to film it. If I have energy, I will. I'm just kind of playing today by ear. I wanted to do a lot more filming, but just been so, when there's no energy in the system, and like the creative flow, I've been distracting myself so much, like the week of drink is just awful, and then and like even like smoking a little bit of weed, which sometimes that helps, especially with yoga, but it's just a distraction right now. It's just distracting me from what's going on here, and so it doesn't seem like a good idea either. That's a bummer. So there's no escape. It's just take it, because that's what it is. Life is short. I have to live in the moment, whether that's good or bad. Whatever sun I had has gone down behind the clouds, so this has gotten darker, which is nice. So let me see if I can just bring that up for you a little bit. I still exist. There's still a face and the beard. The wind's picking up now. That's nice. It'll be good for audio quality. I think that helps. But that will yeah, for right now, that's just what it is, and it's just some things I think are worth living through and just worth experiencing, and I think without knowing those deep holes, the depth, and what that does, and the feelings and emotions that come out of that, without knowing that and experiencing that, then won't truly appreciate or even know what the highs and the ecstasy of life is. So that's part of the process of growth that I have experienced. That's all I've got to say about that. All right, welcome to this shit show. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna make some soup. Need some comfort food, feeling a little awful. All right, let's continue. So what we're gonna first do is find a container for the lentils, because I'm fucking prepared, motherfuckers. That'll work. It's way too big and whatever. Lentils, these are I'm not going to spin it that way because they're going to dump on me, and that's something I would do, like dump that. I'm prepared. All right, here we go. We're just going to put some lentils in here, and we're going to just going to give them a quick rinse. Now, before we dump this bag everywhere, like we do with the wood pellets everywhere, we are going to put it in a container like here. And we're going to close it, and it's like we meant to do that. Wow. Just fucking amazing. Fucking amazing. Fuck you. Fuck me. Fuck everything. All right, now we're cooking. Alright, so we're going to take a sweet potato, and we're just gonna do a little bit of surgery on her. Just gonna open her up and give her what for here. Put some lines in. Make sure we don't cut ourselves. We don't want to add blood red blood to this soup. We want to keep it green. Just keep everything green, nice and fresh and new, like brand spanking new. So yeah, we're just gonna give this a rough chop. So let's just see what we got going there with that there sweet potatoes. Got them in there. Now we got a couple of carrots. We're gonna go ahead and put one regular, I don't know, Idaho potato, Wyoming potato, Colorado potato, Wisconsin potato, potato, tomorrow, manchado, some green beans, They were in the reduced aisle section or the reduced section of whatever. That's probably good. I'll go ahead and just give those a rough chop there. Make sure we get them everywhere on the ground because we like those the best. That's probably good. Alright, then we got our onion. Can't do this without the onions. Onion that was about to sprout, so I'm sure it'll taste great. A little bit of a slimy texture. Might as well put it in some soup. Better to use it than to throw it away. That's what I say. Go. It's getting to be a happy pot now. And now we're gonna... This is gonna be the cabbage portion of the dish. Why? You weak son of a bitch. You can do it. Oh, I don't know if I'm weak or that's just like that. Oh, we'll get some cabbage in there. Kraut. Got some snow coming down outside. Enjoying the weather ish. And we'll just hit this with some salt. Alright. Alright, well, got everything in the pot. What I like to do is just hold it down and give it a shake. Give her the beans. And then we'll go ahead and we'll add some water. A little bit more light then. So this is going to take a while. This is probably going to take at least an hour, more like 2-ish. And then when it's done, I'll probably hit it with some olive oil, a little pepper, salt to taste if it's needed, but I probably won't be. I don't know. We'll see. Anywho, so we're just gonna add this right there on that there stove. Keep our water warm. We got the soup cooking. Not really hungry now, but I know later I will be. I'm looking forward to that. Something warm that might actually taste pretty good. So we got the soup on, which is cool. I'm gonna sit here and be miserable for a while. Just sulk and just suffer internally greatly. That should be fun. You know, I got that going for me. I'll enjoy that. It'll be, you know, a life experience, which are important. I mean, if you don't have those, what would you know about living? You wouldn't wanna. That's really the thing about it. But by going into the dark, deep side, you know the light, bright side much more. So that's what we're gonna do. Just gonna let this roll. If I had some energy, I'd go outside, maybe chop some wood, move some things around, but I don't. When I go outside, I feel the cold. It's colder than it normally feels, so body is in recovery mode still, and it's just gonna sit there and churn away in recovery mode until it's not in recovery mode. Yeah, just gonna listen to the buzz of the universe. Loud. Always there. Making some headway in this enlightenment game. Hoping it pans out to something worthwhile. Otherwise, this is all for naught. And that's not true. It's very beneficial, and every moment is a place where I'm right there pretty often, living in the moment, not worrying about the past, not worrying about the future. Just I'm driven to do this. I'm driven to do the stocks. I'm driven to make these videos and learn how to do this. I'm just inspired to do it. And I feel like even when I'm not hitting on all cylinders, when I'm a little down, that's important to record too. That's important to have. Whether it gets seen by the world or not is irrelevant. It's important to have, if anything, for my own keepsake. To know some depths of experiencing life. Yeah. Maybe there'll be more inspiration to say something clever or funny or witty or whatever. There's plenty of projects I got queued up I would like to record and kind of take you through the process of me going through them. It's the funniest thing, just like you're just miserable and you're just like, I don't feel sick, but I know that I'm a little achy and I'm tired, so I feel tired. Normally at this time during the day I got energy. So, yeah, I don't want to just live by distractions. I don't want to sit there and watch videos and whatever. It feels like everything is a distraction from doing what I should be doing, which is diving deep into this, figuring out the universe from going within. It's proven to be effective. But the times that it's difficult to do, like right now, seem like the most important times to do. I'll have a soup update. Don't you worry. I knew you would. But don't you worry. I'll have it coming up right quick. It's the pitter patter of snow. It's like little hail, I don't know. Just on and off all day. Every once in a while, a little ray of sunshine, and then every once in a while, this. Alrighty, well, it's been about an hour later. Had some snow. Still have some snow. Just simmering away. Carrots are a little al dente, which is fine by me. Gonna just let this sit for 10 minutes. Hopefully I can last that long. I haven't eaten today and I've been smelling this for the past half an hour, 45 minutes. So I'm gonna let this sit, let these flavors get to know each other a little bit more. Then we'll hit it up with a couple more things, and then I'll get to go on to town on this. Yeah. Literally like 2 minutes later, there's sun. Sunlight are coming on down. shining on me. Alright, so it's been about 10-15 minutes, and it smells glorious. Very good. Got that vinegar from the sauerkraut, and I'm just going to take some nutritional yeast, maybe a tablespoon, thicken that up a bit, a little bit of olive oil on there, one more for good measure, and then put some pepper here, toss it at the end, mix this up. I think I'm gonna watch a podcast and get down on this. Yeah, let's get some comfort food in me. Yeah, that's good. Ooh. Hot yet? Yeah, give it maybe another little bit to cool down. Might get some hot sauce. I'm not sure. Might just keep it simple and just roll with this. Got plenty of ingredients. Smells good. Tastes good. I'm sure this will make today significantly better. Yay, better. This is a pretty cool time of day. It's maybe 7:15. It's quiet. There's no wind. There's no bugs. There's no people. Absorb this while I can. It won't last. I'm feeling better. Definitely don't have the firepower in my legs or arms to do everything I want to do, but just to be outside feels pretty good. I got a cold or something. I don't know what it is, but I feel like I should conserve my energy and don't overextend. So that's what we're doing. We're just taking it easy. So, wandering around, picking up firewood, sitting down in the sun, enjoying that. It's nice. I'm enjoying it. Still pretty quiet up here. It's still too cold for a lot of people. Not for me. I mean, as soon as there's no snow, walking around barefoot, and I think that's really important for your well-being, for your immune system, peace of mind, to be connected to earth, to soil. It's important. Get your feet on the ground, in the grass, in the dirt, in the sand. Same thing with your hands, as frequently as you can. You'll feel better. It's one of those things that it's hard to explain or quantify why in a very detailed fashion, I guess, but it's something that can be experienced. And that's really the main thing, is to experience it. Part of the experience of life, the interaction of water and earth and fire and air on a regular basis. being outside, it's pretty easy to get those things readily available, but we spend a lot of time inside and closed off from that. We're kind of hermetically sealed in our buildings, and that it's it's subtle, but it catches up to you, and when you're either in your vehicle or you're at home in your house or you're going to work or whatever, like I lived that life for a long time where the most of my time was spent going from one location to another, always in a car, in a building, and every building has a buzz, a whir, a whir, zzz, whatever, that kind of thing. Like the fluorescent lights, and it's very artificial. And you start spending time outside, and you realize just how much better it is. Even on a crummy day, just to spend a little bit of time outside, just to go outside, just breathe the fresh air. And then, those crummy days make days like today just great, because it's gorgeous right now. It's beautiful outside. And that's maybe a little cool. I don't know, it's probably in the low 50s, maybe upper 40s, I don't know, somewhere in that ballpark, but it's fine. It feels pretty good. I'm enjoying it. And being outside and interacting with nature. I hope to be moving some soil around soon, some sand around, getting ready to plant some things, to build some things. So that'll be pretty cool. I got some projects in mind. Basically, this is sort of like, I guess, my version of real life Minecraft, where I move things around and sort of terraform the area in a way. Not quite as blocky of a way, but in sort of a natural, work with nature kind of way. It's what I enjoy doing. It's what I've grown to enjoy doing. And it's incredibly satisfying. It's I haven't really figured out anything else in this life that has a point for me other than sort of working with nature and being outside in nature. That's as close as I have come to any sort of point. Everything else seems just trivial, artificial, just like in the grand scheme of things, doesn't matter. Quiet matters. Watching the sunset matters. And it matters because you can feel it. Same with the sunrise. It matters because you can feel it. You can share it. Those you're around. I think we take trips, and one of the things I remember from trips are the sunrises and the sunsets. That's really stands out. Been fortunate enough to see some pretty great sunsets, and seeing one right now. I'm grateful for this sunset. Grateful to be alive today. Grateful for this opportunity. Grateful for love. Grateful for health. Grateful for wealth. Grateful for enlightenment.